From the very beginning, the purpose was to help people overcome adversity and become a vital part of our community. In 1938, when the agency that was to evolve into the Milwaukee Center for Independence was founded, the people were Jewish immigrants fleeing oppression in Europe. Jewish Vocational Service was here to help with housing assistance, education, counseling, job training, and placement. Services were tailored to the needs and abilities of each person served. The approach worked so well, soon the agency opened its doors to others who need help in breaking down barriers to independence. People who live with disabilities. The agency grew as demand for its services increased. To better reflect our mission, JVS became the Milwaukee Center for Independence. The agency quickly became a national leader in innovative services for children and adults with special needs. The agency was the first to prove that children with disabilities can learn in school settings, leading to a change in state law. It was among the first to coordinate medical, educational, and social services for people with disabilities. The agency was selected by the federal government to demonstrate how adults with disabilities can thrive in community job placements. MCFI worked with Humana to develop a managed care organization for people with disabilities. Independent care now serves more than 20,000 consumers. MCFI increased its commitment to children with special needs, opening a school chartered through UWM and Pediatric Skilled Nursing, a community-based day nursing service accredited by the Joint Commission. Today, MCFI and its affiliates, the School for Early Development and Achievement, New Health Services, and TLS Behavioral Health serve thousands of individuals and families throughout Wisconsin, from newborns to seniors. And today, just as in 1938, MCFI is helping people achieve their dreams, helping them progress through challenge to triumph. MCFI has led the way with programming that respects and encourages the client's right to direct the course of their lives. Alexis is just one example. A night out with friends turned tragic for Alexis when she was involved in a car crash. Her injuries were severe, requiring extensive hospitalization and physical therapy. She continues to recover from traumatic brain injury. When she first came to MCFI, she used a wheelchair, then a walker, and now Alexis is walking again.
Before my accident, I was pretty independent, like physically and mentally or whatnot, but now I have like physical flaws where it's like I don't walk as fast as I used to, and like my arm, I can't really use it much, you know, so I'm still me.
At MCFI, she takes classes in reading comprehension, writing, Spanish, horticulture, and healthy cooking. She has regained her right to self-direction, a major personal goal.
Seeing her kind of come out of her shell a little bit, seeing her become more confident seeing her get really excited about her future and what was going to be possible in her life. Really an amazing thing and a really beautiful thing to watch.
Because I wanted to make my own health and financial decisions for myself.
And she does.
I have a plan. I want to go to school, so eventually I'm going to go to school. I don't want anybody to say, well, you have to go to school. No, I'll go to school when I feel like I'm mentally ready. Yeah, I want to help other people who got into car accidents and things or whatnot that need somebody to talk to about their problems or whatnot.
And that's why we're here, to help them understand that, yes, those resources are out there. Yes, we're here to help you, but to give them that confidence to say, you know what, you can do it. And most of the time when they sit back and think about it, you can kind of see, especially with Alexis, she'll sit back and say, you know what, yes. She gets that smile on her face and she's like, yeah, I can do that. I know I can do that.
I'm free! Yes!
MCFI and the Wisconsin Division of Vocational Rehabilitation often work together to help people overcome barriers to employment.
Back in 2008, I got hit by a car and I had blood on my brain. And so my sister hooked me with DVR. And then in turn, DVR hooked me, placed me down Milwaukee Center for Independent.
MCFI's Hospitality Academy helped Roosevelt hone the skills he needed to re-enter the workforce. Though he had many challenges to overcome, Roosevelt persisted. It took time and patience. But when the Bartolotta restaurants turned to MCFI to recommend a great employee, Roosevelt topped the list of candidates.
And when this opportunity came available, you know, he was well prepared, he was ready, and he kind of took control of his own destiny from there on out, and it really worked out well for him.
MCFI made sure the match would continue to be right for Roosevelt and his employer.
From when he first started till now, he's grown in his position. He's working at 2 different restaurants. His hard work has allowed other individuals with disabilities to get jobs at Bartolotta.
Because the job coach is very involved in the success of the MCFI folks, your clients, it makes a very successful partnership with us, because it allows them to understand what the job is, what the duties are, and really gives them a sense of pride because they have achieved so much success.
Not reflecting back on the way I used to be, I feel I'm more responsible and respectful, a little patient, considerate, you know, and loving. You got to love your job to have a positive attitude.
For children with special needs, early education and treatment can be life-changing. Jacob, who has been diagnosed with autism, needed help in overcoming sensory issues.
Jacob was very shy. He made very little eye contact, responded to questions with one word, or he just wouldn't say anything. A lot of times, too, he would not look at people when they talked to him, so he would intentionally turn away from them when he spoke to them.
Teachers and therapists at MCFI Children's Programs worked with his parents to develop a personalized plan.
When I met him, he could write his name. He knew isolated letters, but he wasn't very interested in writing. So one of my goals was to get him to write.
With one-on-one attention and intensive therapies, Jacob has made remarkable progress.
Today, Jacob is much more socially interactive. He initiates more. He is interested in peers. He's interested in things that they like to do. He's interested in what they're doing. He initiates conversation, so he greets them versus being told to greet them or them greeting him first. His vocabulary has increased tremendously.
I definitely think that if he didn't go to CETA, he wouldn't have made some of the gains that he's made. He could have, maybe at other places, but I don't know, because they were one-on-one. It was great. So I'm excited about it. But when he started, there were so many things that he just wasn't doing. But I think CETA really helped him.
And he is thriving as a student at the Milwaukee Academy of Science. Today, Jacob's future looks bright. In the 75 years MCFI has been serving our community, much has changed. Just as in the beginning, the agency helps people who need education, counseling, job training, and placement. But now, MCFI is doing so much more. Employment services, long-term care, behavioral health, and children's programs. Today, MCFI touches the lives of thousands of people in our community, helping them move through challenge to triumph and achieve their dreams. Your support of MCFI programs and services changes lives. Thank you on behalf of the people we are privileged to serve.